Hey everybody, how's it going? Kelly from MAMJ Let's Play here, and I have a few things I want to cover, so I'm going to go ahead and just do a stream of consciousness video. The most important thing is going to be at the beginning of the video, and then I'll probably trail off into other things. So if you care about why this video exists, just hang tight. And if you want to know some other cool and fun things that might be happening, you can watch the entire video. But let me go ahead and address the elephant in the room, which is going to be the audio quality in some of my videos. Now, you might have noticed if you watched the finale to Unheard, that I had to use my camcorder audio and not my microphone audio that I typically use for my nice, clear sound. Now, the reason for that is the big question right now. I don't know what's causing it. I thought it was a one-time thing. So I was like, you know what? It's just a one-time thing. I'm just gonna go ahead and let Unheard be released as is, and I'll just go on my merry way. Fast forward to a week when I'm trying to film another game. I did an hour-and-a-half recording session, and my computer just up and froze. Like everything was lost. Like the game footage, the microphone audio, everything. All I had was my camcorder footage. But what am I gonna do with that if there's nothing to show you what I'm reacting to, right? I do think I'm gonna play through that game again, so I won't mention what it is, although it was a very good game, and I'll have to buy it a second time if I wanna do what I'm thinking about doing. But it's fine. It's not a huge deal. It's not a very expensive, I think it was like $5. So I wanna support the developer, so I'm definitely gonna do that. But I'm getting ahead of myself. So what is going on with my audio and why am I telling you this now? Well, the thing is, I'm trying to actually build up a repertoire of videos. I'm trying to get a couple weeks ahead because I know that the upcoming weeks, I'm gonna have a weekend here or a weekend there where I'm not gonna be able to film anything. So I'm going all in, right? I'm filming videos. I'm like, you know what? That one night, it was a fluke. We'll just go ahead and delete the NVIDIA broadcast software because I thought that that was the problem because I had the software where the monster trucks and stuff were going off in the background. So I was like, maybe that's clashing with my actual capture software. Maybe it's not perfected yet. Delete that, record a different series, which is going to be called, what was it called? The Dream Machine, I think. And I did most of that and went to edit it. And sure enough, I'm having the audio glitch again. And what it's doing is it's compressing my audio so that my Adobe Audition audio is shorter than my camcorder video footage. So it's like speeding up and like jumbling it together. It doesn't make any sense, but that's the problem. So I did a video with Josh. We've been doing the It Takes Two, and I actually filmed that immediately after, so I didn't have a chance to look and see what was going on with the audio footage. But when I go back to that footage, it's fine. Okay, so I was just like, oh, cool, I'm good now. Everything works fine. So I started filming a couple other videos, and going back and looking at it, it's freaking out again. So going back and forth, and what I've started to realize is that when I played It Takes Two with Josh, and when I played Little Nightmares 2, the audio was okay. But whenever I played something on my computer, whether it was the one game that I played for an hour and a half and everything froze, or the Dream Machine chapters, I think it's chapters 1 and 2, that's when my audio really suffered. So I'm thinking it has to do with something, whether I'm recording from a console or from my computer. And the unfortunate thing is everything's updated between that time. Like I'm talking a Windows update, Adobe update, my capture software update, like everything is updated. So I can't pinpoint what the cause is, but I don't want to scrap everything because I was thinking about it. And Amanda was like, but you've already filmed everything. Like you're going to lose all that footage and you're going to have like a week's worth of stuff. And on the flip side, Patrick's like, yeah, but if you release it all echoey and bad audio quality, you're going to hate it. So I'm trying to find it in like a happy medium where I'm trying to reduce the negative aspects of the camcorder quality. I'm actually doing something different with this camcorder now that I put like a little, it looks like it has hair. It's weird. It has like a little wind poof thing. So I want to see what it sounds like with that. But yeah, I just wanted you guys to know that the posting schedule is going to be a little bit weird because I want to get those bad audio videos out first, and then I'll go back to the stuff that I was filming. So if there's no issue, like with Little Nightmares or something else that I'm playing on the console, then it should be okay. You shouldn't see a disruption in how I've been filming and posting the videos. Now, on the flip side, if I started something and then I want to continue it because it was one of the shorter ones that I did, you'll see that fit in first so that you can deal with the bad audio quality in a shorter span of time. And hopefully by the time you see this video, it'll be up and good to go. Sound good? I think it sounds okay, but it's the only way I could take care of all the stuff that's going on because like this weekend that you're watching it, that you're watching this video, I'm older now. I'm a year older. Not wiser, but definitely older. Definitely older. So that's one of the things that I was trying to say is I'm trying to make up for the fact that there's going to be a weekend here or there where I won't be able to film stuff. So it was either this or like a week of nothing, right? So it's better, I think, than having absolutely nothing and being like, oh no, it's happening. He's leaving again. He's going to leave us all. He's going to leave us all behind. I don't plan on doing that, but that's the main reason for this video. So if you're here for that, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you want to know some other stuff, I am wondering what I should do for how many games that I play, because I've realized I kind of spread myself a little too thin, right? Like the games that I was juggling up until this point, it was like 3 or 4 games in a week. And I really want to know what you guys think, because I've kind of been asking around and I've heard both. I've heard strengths for both. I've heard that it's good to just focus on one game and go all the way through, and then you're able to finish it. You can go to the next one. People who like it, people who don't, you know, they just wait. And then on the other hand, it's like if you sprinkle stuff throughout, because I have so many different genres, there's like visual novel and horror and RPG and like, what else? There's a bunch of different stuff that I play, right? Like point and click games that like, they may not be into whatever else it is. So I'm trying to balance it. So I'm taking advantage of this fact that like I have to push other videos forward to clear out some of the other games that I was trying to play, so that we'll have a nice smaller schedule than what's been going on. Because I've been watching, like I watch YouTube as much as I make videos on YouTube, and so like other people playing Resident Evil 8 or Village, for example, like some people would do just that game every single day until they beat it, and then other people would do like a game here, a different game here, and then go back and forth. And that actually worked really well for like Amanda, because zombies, no, she does not do zombies. It doesn't even matter that Resident Evil Village doesn't really have zombies. She's out, okay? Like just absolutely not. So for that kind of thing, we were still able to watch some other creators, like say Markiplier is a really good example. Like we could do Resident Evil Village and Papers, Please, and we could just alternate, you know, like I watch Village, she watches Paper Please with me, and we just have a good time. So when it comes to stuff like that, like I just don't know what the best balance should be, because I know that if I do one game all the way through, visual novels are going to take over the channel, like they will. And I know initially I was saying that like I'm not going to play as many visual novel style games because of the copyright issues and everything going on, but God, are they fun to play. And like looking at my backlog, it's almost all visual novels, and I want to get into them. There's so many games that I want to play. There's World's End Club that's coming out pretty soon, if not when around the time this video comes out. There's the Famicom Detective Clubs. There's 2 of those that came out that I really want to play. They just announced the Ace Attorney, what is it, like the spin-off games where it's like Phoenix's ancestor. So like I have that on pre-order. There's so many games that like I want to play, and I don't know if I should do them for the channel or in my own time. And I feel like if I just focus on one thing, if I do play it for the channel, it's going to take it over. Like Root Double is another game that I need to go back to, and I haven't had time to do so because of how much time it takes to film, right? So I don't know. If you guys have any suggestions, I really would appreciate it. I can play stuff in my own free time in between, but it is more fun when I'm able to kind of share it with you guys, share my experiences. But I want to do what you guys are into. And then what I realize, and I don't know why I do this to myself, but I think anybody who watches YouTube videos and plays YouTube videos, they have this disconnect, right? Like there'll be certain YouTubers that I just watch whatever they play. It's like I'm there to watch them for who they are. But for some reason, I don't believe that people watch me for that. Like, I feel like people watch me because of a certain type of content that I post. So I'm like, nah, they're not here for me. They don't watch it for me. They watch it for this game that I'm playing that no one else is playing. So I don't know why I have that weird disconnect with myself, and I should just like trust in the fact that people who like what I do and what I make are just gonna watch it. That's probably what I need to do. But anyways, if you have any suggestions on that, I would greatly appreciate it. And lastly, before you guys all completely run away and hide in the forests of the world that is not YouTube, I'm going to also let you guys know, because it feels weird to talk about Patreon, right? It feels weird to talk about Patreon because it's money related. But I haven't brought this up for the longest time, and I think there's one person who's on Patreon, so they can maybe vouch for me. But I've changed up what I've kind of offered on the Patreon schedule or whatever it is, because I realized that like I wasn't delivering on stuff that I said I was going to do. One of the, I think, cool things that I hope you guys will definitely enjoy is I think no matter what tier you do, you'll see my posting schedule for that week. So I'll be like, oh yeah, so this week I'm gonna play this game, and then this is gonna be a collab video, and you'll be able to see all that. So if you do like a certain series, you can be like, oh sweet, like I just have to watch on this day and this day. Or if there may be another game that I start, you'll know what to look forward to. Again, I'm not really like shilling my Patreon in any way, shape, or form, but if you want to have that kind of foresight, that is there. And then I have different rankings for, I guess, like the tiers or whatever that you can do. I think the highest tier that I did was like $60, which is like the equivalent of a new game. So if you do that, then like I'll buy and play whatever game you suggest. I'm sure I'll regret that at some point, but it is there in case you want to do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and I think leave this video here. I feel like I covered everything I wanted to. It's just the fact that I'm jumping around so much, and that's why I can't go back and do like true endings for other games, right? Like I feel like if I just focus on one game, I can do like the demonic route of Purgatory 2 or the alternate endings to Dying Flame, and I haven't been able to do that, and it's been bothering me, but I'm just like, no, I gotta get content out. I don't have time to do that right now. And then I have these audio issues, and I'm just like, I can't do anything. So I'm gonna chill out, and if the audio quality is bad, it's bad. I have the camcorder audio. Maybe it's a software update that has to happen. Maybe it's something that happened with Microsoft or Adobe that I have no control over, right? Sometimes you just have to let things go, and it is what it is. So I'm gonna leave this video here, but hopefully this made sense. Hopefully it wasn't too rambly. Yeah, by the time you see this video, I'm probably gonna be doing birthday stuff. And maybe you guys can guess how old I am. I feel like people know. I feel like the people who actually know. And if anything, my friends on this channel will probably call me out. But I'm just curious. Why not? Let's do that dangerous game that women do where it's like, but how old do I look? I promise you, I don't act my age. Definitely not. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you enjoyed. I'll see you guys on the next MAMJ. Let's play.